Hello everybody, it's your old buddy Pete. I just finished the second book in the Ed Savage series, and as a fan, I just want to say a few words about it. I wouldn't really call this a book review per se. I say that because I won't talk so much about the book itself. I'll talk more about why I like it. When it comes to any work of art or entertainment, there are questions of if the work itself is quality, but I believe the question of greater importance is why do people like the work of art? First of all, I know Brian. He's a super guy. It's impossible for me to be objective, and why do I need to be? He's a very interesting character, so for me, the words he puts on paper have a certain glow they may or may not have if it was somebody that I didn't know. Also, I have the insider privilege of hearing him talk about the book, so I get an understanding of the underlying thought processes that went into crafting the story. The written part of book 2 is something I found delightful, and the amount of time and effort that went into writing this book, in addition to the skill in storytelling, is something very impressive to me. It adds to the ghost surrounding this book, the imperceptible form that surrounds it that only some people could see. One important thing that may seem like it has nothing to do with the book as a work of literature is the cover. For as long as I can remember, there was nothing better in this world than to go to the bookstore and look at the cover art of books, particularly in the fiction and science fiction section. Omni was a magazine in the 1980s. It showcased premier artists of the time. It was the kind of art that you'd see on the cover of books. My older brother gave me his entire collection. I didn't really have space for the entire collection, so what I did was tear out all the artwork along with a few interesting articles and catalog them alphabetically. So, in section G, for example, we have H.R. Giger. Needless to say, I'm gaga over artwork. The artist who did the cover art for Brian's book is fantastic. Dave Seeley. I bought a book of his artwork and it is mind-blowing. This entire Ed Savage book endeavor feels like a triumph, and for a guy like Brian to be in the middle of it, for me, it feels like there's something very right with the universe. Nice work, Brian Roberts, with book 2 of the Ed Savage series.